So today we're gonna go ahead and do 2 out of the 3 stops we have, so stay tuned. We're gonna get rolling. Well, it's freezing cold out here. We're at a Walmart delivering, and yeah, it's freezing out here. Zack backed it in there. He got it in the door. For the most part, I don't have to tell him nothing, but every once in a while I have to tell him, look at this. Right, Zack?
Right.
How's it going today?
It's going.
He said it's going. I don't even know if y'all can hear me because these trailers are loud, but we're going back to the truck to get some rest while Walmart's unloading us. Walmarts are always dolly down, disconnect, and pull forward. So Zack's gonna pull forward. And then if you hear that, that's the suspension dropping. So we're taking the weight off of the trailer right now. Or taking the weight, because the dollies are down and we're dropping the airbags, we're dropping down the truck enough to make sure that it safely pulls out from underneath this trailer without the trailer slapping the frame. If you hear a bunch of people pull out from under a trailer and you hear a loud pop, that's because they don't care about this step and they just pull out from under it. But if you watch, this trailer will not slap this frame. See how smooth that is? Set the brakes and turn it off. But you see how smooth it comes out whenever you do it the right way? Before I got this truck, somebody else did not do it the right way. So you see all these scrapes and stuff? This is from the trailer hitting the frame of this truck. And also you can see where the kingpin scraped across there because somebody didn't do it. And my OCD is tilt that back down after you pull out. But that's how you successfully come out from under a trailer, and that's why I say we pull up a little bit, drop the suspension all the way, and then pull out nice and clean so nothing hits, so we're not doing damage to the trailer apron or the truck. Well, Walmart didn't take as long as we expected it to, so we had to drive to a truck stop. There was a truck stop close to there, or it was actually a restaurant. There was a restaurant close to there. The problem with that restaurant is that they were gonna charge us $20 to park there for 2 hours. Or I was like, nope, we'll just go to a truck stop up the road. It's an extra 10 miles, but saves me $20. But we went back up the road the wrong way and ended up here. There's some beautiful scenery up there, mountain and stuff, or hill, whatever you want to call it, but it's pretty out here. And they got a Burger King, so we're gonna go get us some Burger King. But yeah, sometimes it works out perfect. You get unloaded at Walmart, it takes like 2 or 3 hours to 8 to 10. This time it only took them like an hour to unload us. So we're gonna go get us something to eat at Burger King. and we have to kill about 2 hours right here at this truck stop and go to the next delivery, the 03. Well, we're at our 03, our second drop off, and we already got a dock door, so that's good, but they said it might be a while, so you know, if it's a while, it's a while. All right, we're still at the second stop for the day. We're at our 03, and we're gonna go ahead and call it a day, right? Call it a day with a video. Of course, we gotta go somewhere and park tonight, but how was your day today?
Quick, real quick.
Did about 22 miles total today, or 30 miles total today. You know, we did 2 stops. We're still at the second stop, and shoot, we've been doing good. And also, he's been working on a pre-trip, typing it up for us. So he took time out of his day to type it up. We're gonna try it out. Maybe it'll be better than what I've been using, but we'll find out. So, what do you think of that pre-trip you typed up?
It's not bad. Like you said, we'll see how it goes. Just can't forget that paragraph in the beginning.
Yeah, we started with a long paragraph in the front of the vid, and you know, trying something new out. If we can get it approved, we'll use it. If we can't get it approved, then scratch it. He still knows the pre-trip the other way though, by the paper, so we ain't worried about it. But you know, if we can make it easier, why not make it easier? Plus, you know, whenever DOT's out there and they're having you do a pre-trip, they're not going to make you say every word. What they're going to do is have you go through do a pre-trip real fast. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to each part and you're going to look at it, make sure everything's right, and check it all. And you might have to say a couple things here and there, but pretty much you're checking to make sure that this vehicle's safe. You're not like saying, this is my general hoses, they're properly mounted, secured at both ends, there's no abrasion, bulges, or cuts, they're not leaking. You know, we're just trying something out, you know, see if it works. If it works, then we're good. If it completely doesn't work, it just goes in the trash, and you know, no love lost there. But we're doing great out here. I showed y'all how to disconnect from a trailer by lowering the air, letting the air out the suspension. A lot of people don't even know about that, so if you watch that part, it might come in handy for you. Somebody that's even been driving a long time that's never even thought about that. You know, I've argued with like some of my friends over that, because a lot of people, they don't pull forward. They don't get the kingpin out of the locking jaws before they drop it. So what happens is it sets in there and they drop the suspension, but it's pretty much hanging on that kingpin. So when they pull forward, it goes boom, you know, and that could damage the kingpin. So, you know, I really try to prevent as much damage as I can, and I do it the way I was trained to do it. You know, so it works. To me, it sounds a lot better and looks a lot better than the lower it before you pull off the kingpin, or not even lowering it at all and pulling out and letting that trailer slam on there. To me, it works a lot better. And you know, if we can prevent damage to these trailers and these trucks, why not do it? You know, this truck ain't even mine, it's a company truck, and I care about my job enough not to tear something up. You know, it's about having respect for your job. Like, I know a lot of people tear a bunch of stuff up. Like, I've seen some torn up trucks get turned in by people. Why are we doing that? We should be better than that. You know, you gotta have some respect for the job you do. And if you're not respecting the job that you do, then you're tearing stuff up like that. That's not right. Somebody's gonna have to pay for that. And you know, I feel like you should have to pay for it, because if you're tearing stuff up in these trucks and stuff, you should have to pay for it. You know. So now the damage to my truck, I showed y'all the damage to my truck. That was there before I got this truck. Whenever I did my vehicle inspection on it, when I first got this truck, I wrote it all down, so I will not get charged for it. But you know, it's all because somebody they weren't taught, or they just were too lazy, or they didn't want to wait. It only takes a couple seconds to drop that airbag. I think it's like 10-15 seconds, and you can watch the gauge on the truck. if you watch the gauge for the, here, I'll just show you the gauge. If you watch this gauge right here with the weight, you will actually see the needle go all the way down. Let it set there for a second. And then once it sets there for a second, you can pull forward and it should feel like the truck just rolls nice and smooth out. But it's this gauge we're watching. We're letting all the weight of the trailer come off. All the weight. As soon as it's all the way down, it's safe to pull out. So that's a little bit about that. So if anyone wants to know about that. And we're probably gonna just, after we get unloaded here, which I can hear them unloading it and stuff. What time is it?
5:30.
It's 5:30. 5:30, so hopefully we're out of here pretty soon. We still got to go to the other place in the morning. We got to be up in the morning pretty early to make it to the other place. So we're going to do some trip planning after this video, and we're going to look at different stuff and decide whether we're going to drive that out tonight or drive that out in the morning tomorrow. But everyone be safe out there. Hit the subscribe button if you like this video. Ring the bell too so you can get notified every time I do a live or anything like that. Also, if y'all like the lives, let me know, because I really like the lives, but I don't know if most people like the live chat. I think it's cool that somebody can ask me questions. Like, I wish I would have knew about that before I came out to Prime. Like, it would have been nice to get some questions answered before I even left. Like, and I don't even care if you ask me the same question over and over and over. You know, hey, the more knowledge you can get, the more power you will have. All right, I'm out. Bye, everyone.